Okay, so, I don't do this. We don't do this, but the internet has failed me on a fundamental fucking level, and I need to rant. So,
Here it comes, people.
hi. Okay. It is, November 10th at this exact moment. I don't give a shit about dating things right now. BlizzCon was apparently the 2nd and 3rd of November, and while everyone else is losing their collective shit about Diablo Mobile, who I don't give the slightest bit of a fuck, how the fuck does no one tell me that Warcraft 3 is getting an HD remaster? How the fuck has it been a week? And only now, fucking 20 minutes ago, my brother goes, oh, by the way, this is a thing, it's happening. How's the internet failed me like this? Like, I'm excited enough to make a video about this, to make a fucking thing, a small little rant. What the shit? I can't even express how much I love Warcraft 3. How the fuck is everyone losing their shit out of a shitty mobile Diablo game overshadow the fact that Warcraft 3 is getting a re-release? I cannot even begin to comprehend what the fuck happened here. I'll be honest, I stopped paying attention to BlizzCon years ago because I don't play World of Warcraft much anymore. I don't have the time for it. Diablo 3 has been its own thing for a while, and I had fun with it, but I have no reason to give a shit because I didn't expect to see any news about it. I don't give half a fuck about Overwatch, really. I play Team Fortress 2,
Woo!
which is, you know, I mean, Overwatch looks fun and interesting. I just don't have my time. I don't have time for TF2. So I don't have time for another team-based shooter, let alone one that I hear terrible things about the player base.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure all player bases have their shit, have people that are complete assholes. But you know, either way, I've heard a lot of things. I've heard good things, bad things. I'm not getting into that. How the fuck have I not heard about this? like, I don't know. This is a strangely big thing to me because I love RTSs. Like, I grew up playing the original Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3, StarCraft. I love real-time strategy games. I do. I love tactical games in general. It's one of those things that hasn't come up on the channel because, well, they're slow games, and they're really not very interesting to watch. But guess what? You're going to get a Let's Play of fucking Warcraft 3 Reforged because I don't care anymore. And honestly, like, I love World of Warcraft. I'm a huge lore nerd about this. Like, I haven't paid attention to the past 2 expansions, so I don't have no knowledge about what's going on then, but basically everything from Warlords of Draenor back, I am very much up on, and I remember a lot, and I know way more than I reasonably should. I'm sure there are people that know more than me, but like next to Mega Man, World of Warcraft is like my second favorite thing ever, and how the fuck has the internet failed me? Like,
he is right, because I mean, even on like the things that I follow, I've been seeing plenty about. I've been seeing shitloads about Overwatch, the new character, and all that stuff. By the way, Bob is awesome.
Yeah,
but
Bob for playable.
Yeah,
I don't even play Overwatch. I want Bob playable.
I'm sorry, excuse me, pardon me. But you know, I've even heard a few things about like Diablo
Mobile.
No, I think it's like Immortal or something.
I don't know. Everyone's called Diablo Mobile.
Yeah, the Diablo Mobile game. But mostly that's about just people just losing their shit.
People mad, which honestly I'm like, oh wow, Diablo fans are mad about the new Diablo game. In other news, Sky Blue and Water Wet. Big fucking deal. I remember when Diablo 3 came out, everybody hated it because it wasn't Diablo 2 HD. I just accepted a long time ago that Diablo fan base is largely impossible to please. Like, either they're gonna just continue to hate the mobile game. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's shit. I can understand being disappointed. This is the same kind of reaction you got when they announced Pokemon Let's Go. They're like, oh god, it's super casual Pokemon game. Oh, what's up? How horrible this is. I'm like, dude, if you don't fucking want it, just don't play it. I understand you don't like it, but it's happening. No amount of you bitching is going to stop it happening.
Yeah, I mean, hell, in the least, the mobile game might bring in new people into the fandom.
Yeah, and it's not like Diablo 3 isn't still being released. I mean, for fuck's sake, I think it's just got released on the Switch, or it's being released on the Switch.
Yeah,
somewhere in this early November time frame. I don't fucking know which.
I mean, shit, how many copies of Diablo 3 do we have?
Too many.
But yeah, but it's like the internet. Like, I haven't heard nothing about this. I mean, the only reason I even found out about it was like early in the week. was when Shut My Computer Internet came back up and Battle.net came up, and I noticed there was a new icon. I clicked on it, and I was like, oh my god, they did this. Chris is going to lose his shit. And then my brain decided to compartmentalize that. And I think it's also because he was at work at the time, so I never got around to telling him until just a little while ago when I have just asked him out of the blue about, has he heard anything concrete about this whole Diablo thing? And then I remembered, oh yeah, Warcraft 3. And you should have seen the look on his
I've been
face.
screaming for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because, like...
the last time I saw him this excited was when Mega Man 11 was announced.
That was just emotional whiplash to fucking the nth degree. Like, so much so that I couldn't really... That announcement happened when we had a bit of a family crisis at the time, so I was really conflicted, which is the only reason I didn't make a freak-out video like I am right now for this, because I was just like, I am too conflicted to try.
Yeah.
But, like... Warcraft 3 is hands down like one of my favorite PC games ever. I still boot it up every once in a while and play through the campaigns every couple of years or so.
And now you can do so with updated graphics, new animations.
And I hope the same terrible voice acting. I don't think the trailer changed the voice acting, the voiceover at all. I'm gonna have to go back and check the actual Warcraft 3, but I think it's the same voiceover.
It sounded like it.
I would love if they literally just kept all of the same lines. It did nothing. Because I mean, it's not like the audio quality's bad. It was a game from like 2000, from like the early 2000s. Just low poly jank models, but they have their charm.
Yeah.
Except for the bug-eyed peons, they're just adorable and they always will be. Fuck you, fight me.
Work. Oh wait, that's
peasants.
Sorry.
No, I'm talking about the peons that look like fucking Gowron from Star Trek.
Right.
Their eyes are bugging out at all times. The ones that they'd show pictures of it when you tried to cancel your Warcraft account, your World of Warcraft account way back in the early days.
Right. Yeah, to make you feel sad about it.
Yeah, don't make the peon cry. Like,
what are you doing?
Because, like, all right, I love Blizzard's RTSs. That was my introduction to Blizzard as a company. That's why I fell in love with Blizzard games, because I started with Warcraft 2, and I loved Warcraft 2, even though, reasonably speaking, Warcraft 2 is kind of a shit game, because both sides are completely identical, minus spellcasters, and I think...
Pretty much the spellcasters is about it, because...
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I think the Horde spellcasters were just better.
Yeah, so the spellcasters are different, and the mounted units were pretty much the same, just with slightly different spells.
Yeah,
once again, still spellcasters.
Yeah, still spellcasters, because you had knights to paladins and ogres to ogre mages, and then you had your wizards versus your death knights. It's the same shit, but
not paladins versus death knights.
Actually, well, all right. Reasonably speaking, from a normal thing, yes, but the spellcaster unit in Warcraft 2 was a Death Knight, and that was the parallel to the Wizard. The Paladins were the parallel, oddly enough, to the Ogre Mage.
Right. Sorry, I thought I was overanalyzing because the Knights Knights weren't actually Paladins. They didn't have the spellcasting.
But they could be upgraded to Paladins the way Ogres could be upgraded to Mages.
Right.
It's weird.
Okay. I'm just we're not
doing this. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But
it's been a long since I played Warcraft 2. So
okay. What did I say about stupidly knowledgeable about these things?
Hey.
But
Warcraft, I bow to the inevitable.
Yeah, but Warcraft 3 is like one of my favorite games. I liked StarCraft. I did. StarCraft was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed StarCraft 2. The thing is, honestly, I don't get much into online play, so I like the campaigns.
Yeah.
And StarCraft 2 had a good each of those. What was that? We haven't done. What was the
Heart of the Swarm?
No, we did Heart. No, I played Heart of the Swarm. You haven't. Legacy of the Void, the third one. I haven't done that one yet, but I played.
Yeah, and I need
Wings of Liberty and
I need to get off my ass and finish Wings of Liberty because I haven't gotten to play that. And I've got Heart of the Swarm and I have never even loaded it up.
Yeah, I know.
I suck.
I liked those, but Warcraft 3 has always been my thing. Because honestly, I like fantasy settings more than like sci-fi settings. I just enjoy them better. Warcraft, Azeroth is probably my favorite fantasy setting I've ever had. Like, I love it the same way some people like fucking Lord of the Rings. Like, I know it backwards and forwards, all the races, the weird little dynamics, cultures, all that shit. I love everything about it. And Warcraft 3 is just flat out one of my favorite games on the PC. I've said this like 3 times now. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a broken fucking record. But it just comes down to like how things break down. I mean, all right, you have humans, which initially you think of, okay, the Alliance is your basic bitch race. But, all right, you have good heroes with solid healing ability, a good diverse thing. And I love the fact that you can have the peons gather together to build shit faster, so you can kind of panic build things. Which honestly was a tactic you could use in Warcraft 2 and StarCraft by virtue of having additional workers repair something while it was being built. So they made that a faction-specific mechanic effectively, and I loved that. You have the Horde, where you have stronger melee units. I mean, I think honestly the Orc Grunt has like the highest HP of any basic infantry after being upgraded of anything. Like it actually outshines a few weak heroes. And the fucking
don't mess with the Horn Hats.
Yeah, and the Orc Watchtower is just flat out one of the best fucking defense structures in any of Blizzard's RTSs. It's like right up there with Protoss Photon Cannon. It's kind of just broken in how universally useful it is. It's not the strongest thing, but goddamn it, you can spam those things and they will do work.
A wall of watchtowers.
Yeah.
Not the kind of thing you want to come upon unprepared.
Hell, playing the Scourge and properly managing your necromancers just to go, all right, cool. You fight, a bunch of dudes have died, all right, the battle's turning against me, and nope, all right, bring all my necromancers up, everybody start rezzing fucking asslands of skeletons, and you just outnumber and Zerg rush them with fucking corpses. It's fucking amazing. Night Elves are just weird. Like, I like the Night Elves, but like, I never really got good at playing that faction. They were just so different.
They were definitely better on kind of a hit and run kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Like, the fact that they incorporated a day-night cycle, and that actually does have a factor on things. If the Night Elves are just flat out better at night than they are during the day.
Yeah.
That adds some strategic value to how you play the different armies. Hell, one of my favorite things was the variety of armor and weapon type and damage types and how they interacted. Because I know for the longest time I thought that the Orc Raiders, the guys on the wolves, were just flat out better than grunts until I realized years later, because I'm an idiot, and I think talking to my brother, he made the same mistake.
Yeah.
That they deal siege damage, which is why they are garbage against anything aside from buildings.
Yeah.
So you look and go, oh, it does more damage. It has more hit points. It has about the same amount of hit points. It's cheaper. It moves faster. It's just better than a grunt.
If you upgrade it can pull down flying enemies.
Yeah, I mean, you want to have a couple in your group, but they're not like just flat out better than things because of the different damage types. It creates it to where all units have their own little niche, and building a diverse, balanced force matters. I could see some people might complain about the lower supply count, like the number of units you could field. The concept of upkeep is a bit fucking annoying, but that's just another thing you have to decide of, all right, when do I want to move to medium upkeep or high upkeep? How do I want to spend the 90 food resource I can have maximum? It adds lots of little layers about building a properly balanced force to deal with your opponent, as opposed to just, I'm going to build 500 Zerglings and just fuck it,
Yeah.
And I know that, StarCraft meta and actual online competitive is very detailed and psychotically fucking complicated, and I'm oversimplifying it by that, but the point is, like, for the sake of, like as me, the person that likes to play campaign mode against computer, the fact that I can't just go, I'm going to build one unit to the exclusion of everything else and just mash shit out because I don't have the resources to do that. I felt Warcraft 3 had probably one of the best single-player campaigns of any RTS, any of Blizzard's RTSs, and that's why I love the game so much. I'm wondering if Reforged is just Warcraft 3 or also going to include Frozen Throne.
That's a good question, actually, because I haven't seen anything. Of course, I've only watched the cinematic video that that you saw when I
oh my god, it's beautiful.
And bring it up on
it's
Battle.net.
A fucking perfect recreation of the old one, just with better graphics. God, why isn't Blizzard making CG movies?
Yeah, no shit. But it's like the only other thing I watched. I think I watched another short video just real quickly, just like kind of showing the graphical update and some of the and like I know it's like it showed like the Blade Master. His old model shifting to the new model. Some of the
same shit they did when they updated everything from Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, kind of. Although I've also showed apparently some new animations because apparently they showed the Blade Master taking down another hero and then doing a little victory pose.
Oh yeah, like obviously they're going to add a lot of nice flavor to things. And honestly, if they just bring it up to look like StarCraft 2 quality, I'm like, it's going to be amazing. Considering that StarCraft 2, like on the field RTS models, are basically like Warcraft 3, level cinematic in quality.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I remember when StarCraft 2 came out, how like they had like, okay, no, we made all these models look super good so we can render stuff in engine for a lot of like the campaign cutscenes. We're going, these almost look as good as, like, these look like more high quality than a lot of things. I mean, obviously it's still not quite Blizzard cinematic quality, but that's just because they're wizards. I mean, I don't know. But, oh, god damn it. How has the internet failed me? Why have I not heard about this till a week goddamned later? Alright.
Hey, at least I finally beat the internet in telling him something.
Yeah, you have.
For years, I'm trying, hey, have you seen about this? I'm like, oh yeah, I already heard all about that. I heard like, god damn it. Why can't I impress my little brother anymore?
Because I spend more time on the internet than you do. And like I said, the internet has failed me on a fundamental fucking level.
Yes, it has.
How the hell has the how the hell is the, lukewarm to negative reception of a Diablo mobile fucking spinoff completely outshadowed the HD remake of the game I've been wanting for years? The only way this could have been better is if they announced a honest-to-God Warcraft 4, and I know that is never going to happen. Just like Mega Man is never coming back, Mega Man 11 is a myth, it didn't happen. Don't ruin this for me, I'm trying to jinx the internet, jinx reality, and to give me what I want, goddammit. Oh, God. Well, hey, if you've hung around for however the fuck long this lasts and listen to me rant like a fucking little nerd, I thank you. What the hell do you think? Tell me down in the comments. Say something. I'm gonna say these words I've never said before. Like and subscribe if you want. If you don't, fuck, I don't care. I mean, my channel's going nowhere. I'm doing this for fun. Hell, if you liked hearing me rant about something, let me know. God knows, maybe I'll talk about shit more often when I see interesting gaming news that piques my interest. I'm so fucking excited about this, I had to say something. I could not be quiet about this.
The only thing that would have made this better is if I'd had the forethought to have him set up a webcam, sit in front of the computer with the recording on, and then show him. But unfortunately, I didn't have the forethought. And
you also don't have a webcam.
Well, I'm pretty sure we got something record we could use this one, but irregardless.
I mean, the laptop technically has one built into it, but I'll look into that. Just
that's for the FBI to use to spy on us, but
it's not a Connect. Anyways, hey, thanks for hanging around, listening. I've been Chris, Xarden22. This is my brother.
Hey.
All right, don't fucking say who the fuck you are. No one cares, I guess.
Hey, I'm Alan. Like anybody, if anybody who does hang on the channel, they already know who the hell we are.
Yeah, but you never fucking know.
Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah.
If you're new to the channel, hang around, watch some Let's Plays. Maybe you'll find us funny. Or not. I mean, whatever. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Fucking internet failed me.